It's different for you and I. I'm an African American woman. You get to walk around and be mediocre and you still get rewarded with things. We have to be exceptional to get anything in this business. It's different for you and I. I'm an African American woman. You get to walk around and be mediocre and you still get rewarded with things. We have to be exceptional to get anything in this business. It's different for
How many times I got to let y'all bitches know I'm why so many bitches wanna take my flow. I'm too hot, too dope, flow like that pink Chris and mimosa. Who the fuck doper? Niggas wanna run up in my spot.
Look, Baby Go 2 is reloaded. Got the hottest tape in the streets right now. Yeah. Listen, look, they done broke up the young and now they got me started. Used to post in a vacant apartment, shoot like a rapper but move like an artist. Only see blue when I roll out this coffin. Listen, think it's time that I clear up the rumors about who got the city on offense. I am not shorty, they see I'm maneuver, cause when I be stepping, moving them stoppers, I get that motivation to the realest. I'm missing to my bag and not my feelings. I make a couple thousand for my ministry, little step on mommy, little minutes. I see him throwing shots but I don't feel it. We don't even know your block the core spin it. Please you going, I already did it. The money you show made it up for citizens. Got up the porch, I fell in love with the court. I cannot play for no lackers. Went on the tour, realized I had to see more. You be coming, we still go backwards. Girl is a cross, she only beat for the sport till we catch you in here while I ask her. Move like a boss, X fell in love with my sauce and I heard it until a rapper. Hold on, that's tough. I just straight out the town, that's us. Told them I got the crown. That what if the homies ain't feeling your sound? That's much. We're too booked in around, that's much. I lost my dog and I found bad luck. If you play with my name, you a clown. That's us for my team to LA. I am now that up. But I'm not underrated, that's an understatement. I'm the hottest coming off the bleacher. Went from my mother basement to 100 stages. I remember saving up the sneakers. Got me a deal before I got a feature. I was convinced to play me on his speaker. Body like never let nobody reach her. If he gon' save, do it on a knee nut. Flow unlocked, way too smart, I don't know no op. Say to my lane, I know nuts top, and they know what I think, cause they know my block. I put in paper, these froze up rocks, so I'll go ahead and take it, go show my knock. Mama gon' pray, cause she know my fuck. I'm just trying to get paid and control my spot. Clack, 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 boom! Hottest in the city, you already know it, Baby Go 2 reloaded. Clap!
Yo, what's good, YouTube? Y'all already know, man. It's your boy LaRon, female rapper, lead back with another video. You already see what's in the title, what we here to talk about. Azealia Banks' ass got banned off of Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to come and chit chat about that. And, you know, where's Cardi B at and the people she was volleying for and, you know, deceiving them just to get Instagram interaction and to get Spotify listeners. Where are these people at? You know what I'm saying? They didn't offer you any advice, like, you know what I'm saying, in regards to be careful what you say. They're going to take your page and then you won't be able to support my weak ass. They ain't offer you up none of that. You just kept going every day, anytime and every time. It's like when Nicki, you know what I'm saying, do some shit. It's almost like she want to be a YouTube content creator. It's like, just be a YouTube content creator. You know what I'm saying? But your stupid ass is going to fumble your bag. Azealia Banks, you got to be the stupidest one. You know that they removed your visibility off Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So she, you know, the thing about her is that she's been around, so she's able to get a crowd wherever she goes, right? But it's like they remove your ass from Twitter. Then they remove you from Instagram when you're posting the links all the time for your music and that new Bottega, blah, 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 that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what happens when they take that platform from you? Now you can't post that new Bottega, blah, 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 blah. Like, was it worth it, dummy? Was it worth it? Was it worth it to volley for this non-black woman every day in your fucking stories? You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get closer to her because you know that she's a fucking weak link. Just trying to get closer to her because you know that she really feel fucking ugly under it all. You know that she do. See, you talk that shit talking about, oh, I've grown up with people like her. Yeah, you a manipulator. You probably know ugly ass people just like her. And that's what it is. You trying, yeah, you know what? I can get on this bitch's side. And then every time Cardi and Nicki comes up, I find some way to get into the conversation. And I want to see Cardi B get you your Instagram page back. That's what I want to see you do. That's what I want to see her do. You know what I'm saying? That's just all gonna prove to me that she really is the weak link that I really do believe that she is. You know what I'm saying? Your stupid ass up there in the stories talking shit about Beyonce, Kanye West, Nicki Minaj is your biggest target because you see that the female rap shit, you're a female rapper and you feel like in this area, oh, let me get more listeners. If I can get Lil' Kim fans, if I can get Cardi B fans, if I can get all of the female rapper fans that oppose Nicki Minaj on my side and turn them into new listeners, you got to listen. I know especially she a genius. You're not a genius. You know, why would you even want to do it that way? You understand what I'm saying? And the thing of it is about Azealia Banks, and I trust Nicki's discernment, is because she never fucked with her. Even though she was on her dick all of that time and she kept saying like all of these apologies and apologizing, all of that. She said, "Thank you, Azealia. You're really talented." Just threw it off like that. And you know what's so crazy? I notice with people, some people don't like it when they violate you and then they still can't get back into your good graces. Do I look like an idiot to you? You apologize to me. Thank you. That'll never mean that we're gonna be friends. And that's for a fact. That lets me know that I could trust Nicki, because it's like when certain people go to a certain limit, like the way that Azealia Banks did, she went further than I think she's went further than anybody who's ever did commentary or anything on Nicki. Like the way that, and then the reason why she's doing it is just malicious. She's doing it for attention, for female rap fans' attention, to garner up all of the people who don't like. And that's why all of those Cardi B fans is mad on Twitter right now, because they felt like they lost their Negro. You know what I'm saying? The one that they felt like was, you know, that was the mouthpiece for Cardi, who could say all of the things that Cardi wasn't going to say. Now you lost your Negro. So what y'all going to do? What y'all going to do? You know that shit is all, you know, her Instagram and everything is relative to her visibility. You know, she got shows coming up and all of that. What is she going to do? So let's do this real quick.
Let's go, New Foxy Brown.
Come again.
Whole Brooklyn, stand the fuck up.
Okay.
Let's get it on, niggas.
Come on.
DJ Absolute, Operation Lock, damn.
But I don't give a fuck. I breeze through in the truck with my middle finger up now. But I don't give a fuck. I breeze through in the truck with my middle finger up now. But I don't give a fuck. I breeze through in the truck with my middle finger up now. They don't like Gabby because he stay and cheater with a Chris White beat on. Stinking yacht, never mind the time. See, I pays him no mind.
Sung after y'all. From the motherfucking top, New Foxy Brown. Because they don't like me.
Yes.
DJ Absolute, motherfucker.
Come again. Come on. Oh.
Young girl.
Okay.
Queens, niggas.
But I don't give a fuck. I breeze through in the truck with my middle finger up now. They don't like Gabby because he stay and cheater with a Chris White beater on. Stinking yacht, never mind the time. See, I pays him no mind. Bit slow your roll. Fox got this rap shit under control. What y'all touch turn gold, but I touch turn canary. Damn, this shit's scary. And my name speak the truth. Y'all can't fuck with homie. I'm the truth in that booth. I'm the beast in the lab. I'm a goon on the tune with a phone and a Marc Jacob bag. I'm Brooklyn's own, and no matter where the crib is, the borough is my motherfucking home. I'm BK's finest, and a fresh pair of ears, and still shout the designers.
Yo. So listen, I wanted to talk about this too, because I know a lot of people was talking about like the Foxy Brown posting, like what she was posting in her stories. I could understand some people feeling like it's like the time is not appropriate or whatever, right? So let me just try to bring this up real quick. Foxy Brown. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. Give me a second. I forgot. Hold on a second. Them not like me, I mean I like them. If you come in, just subscribe to the video. Thumbs up the video, please. I want to get to something real quick. Let me go there. What? You can give me a second. There's Instagram trying to give me this issue with logging into my damn female Rapidly account. What the fuck is going on? You can log into these accounts. They're logged in. No, I don't want to log into that. All right, give me a second. All right, Foxy Brown. Where's she at? All right, let's go to her stories real quick. Let me share this. Give me 1 second. So yesterday, like Thursday, after all of that lotto shit, I think I'm on the wrong fucking page. Why did I go there? So yesterday, after all of that Lotto and Nicki shit, I don't know if these messages, if she was trying to, I don't know what she was trying to say. Well, let's just bring it up and just see what the fuck. All right, let's go back. All right. So she said four big icon murdered the 90s. All right. You was either undercover or battling 10 bitches in the basement. It's fact. I guess she posted that cover of the Vibe magazine, which as a fan, I learned personally. Did you see that picture of the Vibe magazine that Foxy posted? That photo of the Vibe magazine, like I heard that I didn't even I heard back in those days, and I could have been wrong because you know how rumors travel. But they said that the girls didn't even shoot that shit in the same like the way that I don't they made it look like that, but they said that everybody did not shoot that photo shoot at the same time. I don't know because I think Kim and Foxy was beefing at that time. I think that was like right before the China doll. I don't know. Don't mark my words on it, but somebody could clear that up for me. But yeah, so wasn't no confusion. You was either an icon or not a motherfucking icon, huh? And them niggas on our side was the goats. Kimmy had big, so I mean she's saluting Lil Kim for her era or whatever. The crazy thing of let's just keep going. All right, so Kimmy had big, Fox had Hove and Esco. She always talk about that. Hold up, let me spin that back. Fox had Hove and Esco. So she's always done that like throughout her whole career. She always say like, you know, it had to be something about Lil Kim to make Big want her. And it had to be something about her to make Jay-Z and both Nas want her. Like, you know what I'm saying? She said that in interviews. So she feels more special because she feels as though that Jay-Z and Nas, and I mean, she has the right to feel that way, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to work with her. So let's keep going. So Lauryn Hill had fucking Wyclef Jean. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. So Lauryn Hill had Wyclef Jean. Missy had Timberland. So then this is the magazine cover to the Vibe and shit like that. Four Big Dutty Icon, use them or use them. Free Game, Young Bloods, we was all that girl. Yeah, but y'all all had beef and shit like that. And Lil Kim was only closer to the Brat and them because they wasn't the threat. The Brat and Missy was her babies because they weren't like sexy like Foxy was. And to be honest with you, I still don't. I feel like even then, now that I look at it and I see personalities play out in the media and shit like that, you don't know. Like I feel like Lil Kim could have something about her attitude, but Foxy could have something about her attitude that Lil Kim didn't like either. All I'm saying is I'm looking at it all objective. I don't know these people. I support people's music who I just gravitate to more. But what I can say is that I don't know why Kim don't fuck with Foxy. We don't know the true story. Maybe she's seen something or whatever. She always tried to make it seem like, you know, oh, I think it's something wrong with that girl. Every time she would get in interviews, like with Wendy Williams, she was like, oh, I think it's something wrong with honey. I would always be mad because I feel like, damn, why is she trying to play her all the time? But listen, we don't know. We all adults now. It's like, you don't know people. You just don't know. Anyway, so then she said 39 minutes ago, and I was a fucking baby, 15, 16 years old, fresh off the Brooklyn block, seated icon at the fucking table. That was true. Play with who? Where Russell at? Godfather, you on live tonight? I'm popping out. Let's clear up something for the people. Fuck Puff at Sean, clear that up for him. Nah, y'all get the remix when I touch True Story. Mm-hmm. Dre, who they playing with? You know, Dr. Dre did the Firm album. So listen, let me explain this and break it down to you. So So she was saying that all of that she was saying last week is that everybody could exist. I guess based off of what she was saying, it's looking like she's saying like people like everybody can exist at the same time or whatever the case may be. But it was still rap rivalry and shit back then too, right? So free game for young bloods. We all was that girl. And you know what's so funny and fucked up about it at the same time? I wish that Foxy's words meant something more to the hip hop community, but the Shade Room, I'll go there. They won't repost this shit. They don't be posting. I'll be feeling like, damn, like why they don't fuck with her like that? I don't know. Like, did they put a payment through to be like, don't post nothing from Foxy Brown or whatever the case may be? I don't know. I feel like this. I will say this though too, right? I feel like a lot of people, as a Foxy Brown fan, I've experienced a lot. I've have experienced personally a lot of disrespect from people. A lot of love too. You see a lot of people have for Foxy, but I feel like people always go low. It's like the same thing with Lotto, right? And I try not to do this when I get into arguments with people. I actually try to be calm because it depends on who they are. I don't want to go certain lengths with certain people, you know, because it's like when you go too far, I feel like there is a truth that you can't come back. It's like that's why I was saying with Lotto in that video that I dropped earlier. If Lotto it's not just the fact that Lotto and Nicki went back and forth on Twitter, right? It's the fact that she posted tweets and she talked about her family. You can never come back for that. And then it's like you didn't delete the tweets or anything. And not only if you would have deleted it, it just would not be forgotten. I'm sorry. Nicki don't strike me as a real one. She's never gonna fuck with Lotto again. And to be honest with you, I know y'all might think this might sound crazy. Lotto might diss Nicki. I think she might because she's so far out there now that she gonna have to diss Nicki. To be honest with you, I know y'all might think this sounds crazy, but they ain't never gonna be cool again. Never. And I'm pretty sure right now, Lotto is probably, she might try to post that video, which got way lower engagement than it was when she was talking shit. But she might post that video. But the thing is that I know she like, damn, like this didn't have to happen. Like, you know, whatever the case may be. Yeah, it didn't have to happen. It really, really, really didn't, unfortunately. But it just is what it is now. Now you're gonna have to bust your gun because now you're gonna look like it's just everything that comes out of her mouth. People are gonna be trying to, you know, decipher like what is she talking about. It's just you might as well just go ahead and just diss Nicki. So, and the crazy thing about it is, I don't even think Nicki would gain anything. Listen, I ain't trying to be funny. I don't really do commentary on Lotto. She's not really on my radar like that. Like I seen a lot of people, they was happy for like, I think Lakia, she's going on a tour or whatever. She's doing like the same type of tour that Rico Nasty was on. I remember Rico Nasty was on the tour. She performed at the same room that Lakia is going to perform at. This must be like a tour that like a lot of like unsigned younger artists do, because when I was looking around, she's performing in Houston at the Peacock Room. And I personally, I hated it when I went to go see Malibu Mitch. It's a really small vicinity and I understand it. This is why I still paid the ticket to see everybody on it. So I paid. But it was just really small. And it's like, once Malibu Mitch, she performed, she was like either the first or second person, but I didn't even stay for Rico Nasty. And she was the headliner, you know what I'm saying? So that shit was just a little small. But you know what? I'm happy they have those venues for people like that, for like, you know, new artists coming up. I think the capacity is 200 or whatever. You know what's so fucked up? Let me tell you this too. I thought about this the other day and I think about this frequently. When I went to that show, y'all, I promise you, Rico Nasty was out front of that show. And I felt so ignorant. She was standing outside of that show at the Peacock in Houston, right? And I felt so bad after I realized it. I came to the Peacock. She was standing out front. I looked at her. She looked at me. I went right in. Like, I ain't say nothing to her. Maybe it fucked with her mind to be like, yo, like, you know, she was standing out there because, you know, this is a smaller type of venue. Maybe she was trying to see if she's seen anybody from her Twitter or anything like that. But they was definitely trying to see who was going to fall up in there. And it was earlier that I was there because I came like right after work and I was scoping the area. And I went to like this other like Mexican restaurant that's right down there. And I had got drinks before the show. I had went up there first just to scope it out. Then I went downstairs to get drinks. And then I came back when the show started. So yeah, she was definitely outside. And I remember I looked at her, she looked at me, and I was just like, well, I'm like, I don't know what was going through my mind, but I was just like, okay. And I just went in and I was like, I wonder if that's Rico Nasty. And then it was like, yep. So also Foxy just educating the young one. I don't know. I think that the timing, some people didn't like it, what she was saying, like they felt like it was shady. But I felt like maybe she is just trying to, like, you know, saying that people can exist. But it's just like, what are you talking about though? You know what I'm saying? Like the fans is like, what are you talking about? So that's that. And then she said she was 16 years old, talking that Brooklyn shit. She was at the table, play with who, where Russell at. You know, Russell was a part of the reason she signed to Def Jam. So that's why she's saying where Russell at. And then she's saying, where the fuck is Puff at? And then she's saying where Puff is at, because when she was younger, Puffy came to Brooklyn. He came to her house and tried to offer all of this money and stuff to sign with Bad Boy. She didn't end up signing with Bad Boy. She signed with Russell. That's why she mentioned Russell's name first. That was a bidding war. And then Dr. Dre, he produced the Firm album with her and Nas and everybody on the album and stuff. And she's saying Dre. Was that? Yeah, that was that. All right. So let's get off of this. All right. So that's that. And yeah, so yeah, if you're just now getting here, it's 333 people here. Please make sure that you thumbs up the video. It's 300 people. I should have at least 100 likes by the time I get off of this shit. This ain't really gonna be a long live. I just want to go to Azealia Banks. I want to go to. Let me go to Twitter right now. Actually, matter of fact, and bring this shit up right now. This is what happens. See, you know what? You don't fuck with your visibility. Like, and the thing about it is that with this black woman, especially going to the lengths of talking that shit, talking about you showing the jealous black girl of the Latina girl, you know, this is the karma. That's the karma. You got to keep your karmic deck clear. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you this. I doubt that Azealia Banks deleted. Maybe they tried to hit her with some shit and she tried to delete her page. Like, let me ask y'all this first and foremost, because she could like her page might reappear tomorrow and this conversation could all be null and void, right? But what I'm trying to say is, how does somebody know that her page is banned? How do they know that her page is banned? Because I remember from like years ago, I have a message in my inbox. And what I did today when people said her page was banned, being that I can't search it, I went into the inbox and then I seen it. And I was just like, oh, the page is gone. So that's the only reason that's the only way that I could really verify it. But how do they know that she didn't delete her page versus actually being banned? Do you know? Exactly. So Lana and Cardi are of the European stand. They'll go well. You said they go well. Side note: I would love Nicki to get into acting again. Yeah. You know what? You know what? One of my biggest things about Nicki that I hate that she did, and I felt like, but it's kind of, you got to kind of do one thing. Well, she does multiple things, but I felt like with her singing, like she didn't really go. Like I felt like in her earlier career she did more singing, but then it's just like now she still try to get into it and stuff like that. That's why I like with Do We Have a Problem, because I felt like that was a single. She had the vocals on the hook, and I felt like, you know, even though that should have got way more radio play than it did, but you know what I'm saying? I wish that she would do more of her songs, like Put You in a Room live. Like I wish she would do different songs off of her catalog. I just think that would be really dope. But she don't do a lot of her songs, or a lot of her like B-sided songs. She don't really perform those like that. Let's see. I love her singing. So she's taking all her frustrations out on Nicki. Go figure. Go figure. Exactly. But listen, you have to understand, Azealia Banks is not lashing out on Nicki for her own frustration. She's doing it for the attention of Cardi B, all of the female rapper fans who hate Nicki Minaj. So I'm talking about the Missy Elliott fans that hate Nicki Minaj, the Little Kim fans that hate Nicki Minaj, the Eve fans. She's doing it for all of them. See, a lot of y'all don't think that it's that deep if you don't understand how a person like her thinks she's a brainiac, but it's a nigga like me who's a little brother who knows what the fuck is going on. Ain't shit going on around her. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm telling you, if you think that girl is not trying to manipulate and be like, oh, because you know what, I'm gonna have. If you think she ain't talking about her home, talking with her homeboy in the background, that nigga that be in the back helping her with all those orders and shit. Yep, because I'm gonna fucking manipulate these bitches fans. Watch, I'm gonna have them all on my side listening to my music. My music's fucking better than theirs. So it's like I'm gonna get all their fans. I'm telling you, you would be out of your mind to think that. Listen, I'll take it to the top quick. I already know what this shit is about. I know what it's about. And Azealia Banks said that right? The reason why I don't think that she deleted her page, and I'm wondering if it actually got deactivated or if all of her slander towards Nicki finally just boom, Instagram hit her, right? The reason why I don't think that she would do that is because posting her business and everything is too vital. You got to realize she's talking about, oh, I got a house off of Bussy Boy Butter and all of this shit. And I guess this soap that she sells, right? So if you're making all of this money off of all of this soap, I don't think that you would disconnect your page or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And you will have to be an idiot to fumble your bag on your visibility. Like you got all of these shows and shit coming up. Now you're going to have to what? So that this, can I ask you, with somebody with her stature, right? If Azealia Banks gets banned from Instagram, does that mean she can ever come back and be re-verified? Does that completely screw you? Tell me how that works if you know about that in the comments. If a verified page gets banned, can they ever get their page back and verified again? I mean, we seen Asian Dog do it. Maybe she can. I don't know. I don't know. Did Asian get her same page? I think she may have got her same page back. I don't really know. I don't really know. But listen, I wonder if Nicki got her banned for cyberbullying. Listen, you know, you can do so much as you talk mad shit and you put her name in you put her name in mental health and saying all of this about all this stuff about Papa Bear and stuff. Yeah, that is abuse. So you know what? You fumbled your bag and now you're going to have to rebuild your platform all over again, all for trying to hate for Cardi B. Where Cardi B at? You know what's so crazy? At this moment right now, she's probably sending messages. I don't know if she got Cardi B phone number or anything like that. She's probably sending messages to people through their verified pages right now. Yo, it's Azealia. Tell Cardi to call me. Tell her I need her to get my page back. Tell her I need my page back. I was about to go on tour. And they fucking took my page. Yep, see? That's why you don't do fuck shit like that. That's why you don't do fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? You was trying to go so hard on Nicki, the fucking hometown hero to your high school. You tried to go so hard on her just to try to make this girl who's so insufficient feel more than, just so that she could give you an opportunity at what? Writing her lyrics, at what? Picking her music out and doing some sort of shit. Listen, Azealia, you went way too far. You went way too far. Azealia is a weirdo who digs up boils cats. She has no stance. All this bum bitch energy going around. Exactly. And then you know what's so crazy? I want to say this. Let's bounce off this, right? The shit that Lotto said, let me tell you this. It's the reason why Azealia Banks, it's like her words are poisonous. And I believe that Azealia Banks is a part of the reason why Lotto felt so big to come up against Nicki Minaj. And you seen that video that Lotto posted of her performing today? That ain't no motherfucking performance. I've been watching Young Devin perform since I done seen videos when she performs as a little fucking girl. That ain't no motherfucking performance. You standing there spitting that gibberish into that motherfucking mic. That ain't no damn performance. Lotto ain't no damn, listen, that's not no motherfucking performance. And she is dull as hell. Like, these people is funny as hell. But listen, on Azealia Banks, you did all of this volleying, going back and forth and talking all of this shit for Cardi, just for your visibility to be snatched. Now the Cheapy XO website ain't up there. You ain't posting the link in your fucking stories no more. And she got a following. So if you got all of those people, you could get people to click. It would be smart for a person, for a business owner, right? But why would you put your shit at jeopardy for another bitch? You know, all of that shit that you had talked about Nicki about, oh, she's not going to give you the platform. I want to see Cardi B post Cheapy XO. You know that somebody from her clique be listening all the time. I want to see Cardi B post Cheapy XO in her fucking stories. Post that shit in her stories. Let's see if she uses her platform, you dumb motherfucker, that you was talking about with Nicki, even though she collaborated with all of the girls except for you. That's what I don't be understanding. Like, I don't understand why Azealia Banks is mad at Nicki. It's just, you just mad because you can't touch a person. She thinks that her words could really like affect or impact Nicki, and they just can't. I want to tell you this and remind you this again. Sheether was a viral track. It went to the top of Billboard. She talked mad shit about Nicki's brother and everything in that song. Nicki sustained that. A lot of these people, these dumbass people in comments on websites, on blog sites and shit like that, a lot of you dumb motherfuckers be in comments talking about Nicki's mad, she's this, she's that. Last I knew, we going on 16 years, and last I knew, we going on 9 weeks in the top 10 of the Billboard. You stupid motherfuckers don't know how to argue, you invalid motherfuckers. We ain't got shit to be mad at. Y'all motherfuckers is stupid. 15 years in, jealous of who? Jealous of who? 15 years in, 9 weeks in the top 10. Are you stupid? I think y'all just be liking to say shit because you like how it sounds. Y'all motherfuckers is dummies. Y'all niggas is dummies. And y'all just try to say these things. This is why I say you got to have the tenacity to deal with their audacity. Because, like, you be around these motherfuckers who are so stupid because they were raised that way, where somebody keeps telling them something and they start believing it. No, you start saying shit. No, I break that shit down every time because you a dumb motherfucker to me. That's why. No. How the fuck could Nicki ever be mad? 15, 16 years in, top 10, 9 weeks. Are you crazy? It don't sound like mad to me. It sounds like she doing pretty good. And it sounds like that's why a lot of people mad. Then they want to trend this whole shit like, oh, Little Kim was this and Nicki said this. And it's like she's eating her own. She ain't eating her own words up. She ain't going out sad because 10 weeks and 9 weeks in the top 10 coming up, right? How could you be mad 16 years into your career? The 9 weeks in the top 10, does that sound like a person who's losing? That don't sound like a person who's losing to me. Y'all niggas is stupid. And y'all just try to say this shit because you're a weakling and you want to say that shit to make it seem like Nicki's a weakling. So you want to make it seem like she on your level because you a fucking weakling. It's clear as day that Nicki is winning. Clearly. Big Energy asked for the feature at number 40 on the track. We ain't seen 40 yet, motherfucker. We been in the top. We ain't seen 40 yet. And shout out to the people who want to climb, but I'm only saying that because she tried to be nasty. We ain't seen 40 yet. Fuck out of here. So anyway, so yeah, Nicki wanted Azealia. That shit went by too quick. That shit is so crazy to me that people be sitting in on these pages, on these platforms on YouTube saying that Nicki is mad. Y'all motherfuckers is losers. You are a loser. You hate to see. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you in the moment, 100%. Even if I was like, damn, I wanted something for myself and I seen another person have it, I have never been a hater. I may have been envious and I may have not envious. What's the word? Fond. You may have been fond of a person, but I ain't never tried to do nothing to get it from you or anything. All I did is said, you know what? Salute to you. Salute. That's it. That's all you can do. And that's how you're supposed to keep it. A lot of people don't really be happy for people. And that's the true say of it all. A lot of people don't be happy. You just mad that Nicki been here. And you want to make a Lotto can't stand. Listen, let me tell you something. Even the way that they hype Big Energy probably ain't sell. And we could do this comparison. Let me take the smallest song from a motherfucking Pink Friday. I would like to know the pure sales of Did It On Them and the pure sales of Big Energy. And I can guarantee you, your biggest song is not even her B-side. Pipe the fuck down. Pipe down. Y'all be feeling yourself too much. And especially Lotto. Stop it. So listen, I want to get into a few of these tweets from people who was quoting this Azealia Banks shit, because some people are upset that her page is gone, and it's mostly the Cardi B people who just mad that their mouthpiece is missing now. So let's see. Shout out to Sagittarius. I follow her on Twitter. So let's see. People saying they smoking on the AZ pack. They voting for Nicki Minaj at the AMAs. Yeah. Ain't nobody really feels sympathy for Azealia Banks, to be honest with you. About time, such a disgusting individual. Look, so they got that up there. Yeah. This is my only thing is this though, right? You see how she got her website linked there because her visibility and everything is important. That's her website. She says that she bought this home, even though I know she's staying. I don't know what she's staying, but I think she's staying in an Airbnb. That's what I personally think she is. Because Azealia Banks talks so much shit about people. She don't want to buy no home and have nobody find her. See, she say all of these little mixed up shit. See, when you do content, you understand how people say shit because they got to keep you out their business. You got to mix it up sometimes. So Azealia Banks, she's saying the other day how she was an independent artist crying in the background. And then she said that like 2 minutes later, she was signing to Warner. Right? You think Warner want to deal with that? Okay. 2 minutes later, she says she's signed to Warner and all of that shit. You talk way too much shit about somebody to even come on, Azealia. Listen. So her page says no post yet. I want to know, how does a person know if her page is actually banned? How do we know that she didn't delete her page if she felt as though that they was trying to take it? And what if she just said, fuck that, I'm gonna delete it right now? Yes, LeBron, get those timestamps. Let me throw this up. I didn't even put my Cash App up. I probably curse so much. My damn video ain't gonna get monetized. Please make sure that you support the show. Yo, I was perplexed yesterday. I talked all that shit in my Lotto video and they still monetized that shit. This is what I'm saying. Sometimes I be overthinking it like, yo, I can't really say what I want. Fuck that. And they still monetize that shit with all that shit I was talking in it. Because YouTube know that shit was real. They know that she a fucking mockery. So, let's see. Age has no limit when it comes to defending yourself. I don't think Azealia is smart enough for that. Yep. So Azealia Banks is now she's off of. Oh, you said you don't think she's smart enough for that. So now Azealia Banks is off of Instagram. You know, she had how many? Oh, you can't even see her followers there, but she had probably 500,000 followers. See, people happy now. I want to keep that on the screen because that is Whitney Houston. You know that they don't play about her shit. We won. Nicki is definitely not next. Then there was this black girl that I was actually going back and forth with on Instagram, on Twitter, right? She was so mad that Azealia Banks was deleted. I want to see if I could find her shit because I couldn't understand her. And it was like, I was like, you really just mad that she's gone because you don't like Nicki and you feel like your mouthpiece is gone. Let me see. Yeah, I think, was this her? Yeah, this girl right here. So she said, Y'all wonder why that woman is crazy when Diplo is still walk. Oh, I'm happy that I read this. I want to get into it. I want to get into this. So she said, y'all wonder why that woman is crazy when Diplo is still walking around with any issue. You not Diplo is walking around with any issues, and he's still grooming and seeking out young black women to abuse. It's sad, honestly. Now, listen, I don't know what dirt that Diplo's done in the past. I just know that the story that Azealia Banks gave when she was coming up, that she was basically an internet girl. She was a troll like a little Nas X. She kept sending Diplo messages on MySpace back to back, back to back, back to back. He finally responded to her, and she said she fucked Diplo to get on into the scene. Now, I don't know what crybaby ass excuse Azealia said, because this is what I wanted to respond to. Azealia Banks, if you know what I'm talking about, she was just in her stories this week talking about Diplo. What the fuck are you talking about? She was just mentioning him and talking about how I don't know, what's the nationality of Diplo? You put me on. But then she was in her story this week talking about how she loves Jewish DICK. Come on. Are you crazy? So, and I said, you talking about Diplo groomed Azealia Banks when she was just in her stories last week mentioning him. She wants to basically fuck with him again. She's lost self-hate and talks about Yamaya, an African goddess, but rides white industry. People who idolize Lost are questionable. And all throughout this girl page right here, she's talking all of this shit. Like, you could tell that she really mad at Nicki, but she's not really saying nothing. Whoever she is, I guess she's some rapper from New York City or whatever, but she didn't respond back to me because she know that she's not making no sense. So hold on a second. So she was like, oh, they take a person's platform. I'm telling you, it's a lot of these people who mad because they love the things that she was saying. Where's she? Well, I just want to get to some of the shit that she was talking about. I'll continue to shake the table. Yeah, okay. Keep trying. Keep trying. I don't have no problem with nobody's what people say, but it's like you got to make sense when you talking shit. People are okay with women being abused in art and groomed, but let a woman start ranting she's a bitch and you don't deserve shit. Nah, it's not about that. And the crazy thing about it is, you know what's something that's so it's odd in all of these people who talk shit about Nicki is that it's almost like Nicki is a machine and they don't realize you talk shit about a person, you talk shit about their family, and you talking shit about their son. Like, yo, that shit is crazy. You talking shit about their son too. So it's like, what something's going to give. This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't think people realize that they take it too far sometimes. And that's why when it comes to talking about kids and shit like that, I don't be talking about CARDI kids and shit like that, because I don't think that's funny, because I wouldn't want nobody to talk about mine, because I know how my mind would start crafting if somebody did some shit like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? How like, I'm not trying to be funny, right? I know that Nicki is obviously blessed and everything like that, but she's still from the hood. And if you don't think that she know niggas how to make shit move, Azealia, you talking about somebody's child. You better be fucking careful. You coming out here performing, you doing all of this shit. You know that it only take a moment for somebody to do something to you. How you know somebody can't fake book you on some shit and get you into their presence, and now they booked you and now you fucked up now? You got to be careful with certain shit that you say about people. I don't think people really think about that shit. Do you want? And to be honest with you, that was just a trial of the mindset of some shit. Could you imagine me being big like Nicki? And I ain't saying that this is some shit that I would do, but I'm just telling you how shit could go down. Could you imagine me being big like Nicki and this little rat is talking shit about me like this? And I'm like, okay, yeah, Paul, get this bitch booked. Get her booked. We gonna shake this shit up. Yeah, don't fucking play with people. And it's like the shit she be saying don't just be sliced cheese pizza. She be talking some shit. You don't say shit about people like that. You ain't just chopping the art down. And it's like, you try to talk shit. These bitches ain't got swag like you. She really trying to gas CARDI like she's better than Nicki. These bitches don't got swag like you. Shut the fuck up. You did all that dick eating and dick riding for what? To lose your page. To hate on a black woman, a woman who really do have a skill. You did all of that for what? Dumb motherfucker. I don't understand. Azealia Banks, she take it too far. She ain't just talking about the music and like, you know what, CARDI's this, and she ain't killing shit musically. She's been on everybody's shit. Everybody collab that she did, they ain't do good. They ain't do good. But you know what? what's that shit Omarosa said? When you black, you got to be twice as better than your what your counterparts. You just have to be. Cardi B, come on. If that was Nicki Minaj on all of them songs that she was on that flop, they would be lining that shit up. Somebody could literally do a video on all of the songs and the collaborations Cardi B did with people, and it flopped. She got a lot of flops to her name. A lot of that success, and you want to make it seem like, oh, it's real across the board. It's not. I don't care what y'all motherfuckers say. I don't. I'm so happy I came up here. So we've been here 40 minutes. So I know that I'm ending. I'm nearing my time to be up out of here because yeah, I've posited my most potent thoughts in regards to Azealia Banks. Like, I don't really give a fuck what people saying who's supporting her in the quotes, talking about they mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Y'all niggas just want to see somebody try to tear somebody down and you mad because you've been a loser your whole life and you want to see somebody continue to get dragged on some shit. To be honest with you, I want to be honest with you. I don't give a fuck if her shit come back. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't one of those people who, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't care about none of that shit that Azealia Banks say about Nicki. That's not going to make me dislike Nicki at all. I'm just trying to tell you it's deceptive the reason why she's doing it, because she talked the most shit about Cardi B, about her from an angle of just an artist and being out here, for her to just be on her dick all the time. And then, oh, these bitches ain't got no, they ain't got, it's like you going extra hard to lie to make this girl cozy because you know how weak she is. You know how much she need that black girl. You know she need that sistren. Cardi B argued with Caribbean women in that offset. So Azealia Banks, good luck to you, sweetheart. You fumbled your fucking bag and your visibility on your page. How the fuck you gonna promote your upcoming shows? And I'm gonna say this, and y'all might think that this is wrong. Maybe she'll work something out and get her page back. Maybe she'll work it out. You know what? To me, at heart, I hate to see somebody lose their business because I know that is a lot with her clicking on the link. But you know what? Shit. Click it. Do your shit to have your people click your link. But what it is you want to draw traffic to your page by talking shit. Understand the mechanism, my nigga. Say you got a link and you need to get as many people to this link as possible. You need so many people to see this link. Well, the traffic is drawn by the shit you talk. So if you have this link and you talking shit about people, or what if you just covering the news? A lot of people, especially on YouTube, you just cover news and you talk shit, and we might feel passionately about certain people, but most of the time you just covering some shit. And if you don't like a motherfucker, you gonna say how you feel about it. So if she was just giving her opinion and not just trying to be malicious, she has malicious intent. Her commentary, I don't give a fuck what any of you motherfuckers out there say that don't like when I talk about Cardi. I don't have malicious intent in my commentary. You just don't like what the fuck I'm saying because you ain't smart enough to say no shit like that. And you don't like the way that I'm angling her fucking ass. You just don't like that. I'm not saying anything malicious about her. I'm not trying to stop her business. I say that I don't want her to be broke. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't give a fuck about her. But I say that because that's how I truly feel. I don't say anything malicious about Cardi B. I don't. And that's the thing. That's where Azealia Banks fucked up. She had malicious intent. You talking about somebody's child. I don't care if a bitch got $85 million net worth. They still gonna want you to get touched. You don't know how that's going to funnel down. Let me tell you something. If a person has family and you don't even know how people could move, I'm telling you this. Say a person got family and they know that this person is doing some shit to you. You don't even got to know what they doing. They could be like, oh, all right. You see, I was trying to put some things together in my mind. I don't know where it's coming from, but I don't know if it's coming from Azealia Banks' family or not. But she was crying on her stories in the dark, talking about somebody was threatening her and all of this. Her family was trying to do this and they was threatening her. But look at the energy that you putting out. You're not just coming out and just giving your opinion and be like, you know what? You know, even if she lying, well, I think Cardi is better than Nicki. I think her music is better or whatever the case may be. She ain't just saying shit like that. How the fuck you know that Nicki feed her son canned corn? How do you know that shit? How do you know what she feeds him? How do you know? You should not be talking about that. If you notice, I don't talk about Cardi's kid. And even when I play that diss record with that girl talking that shit, I get quiet around that part, even though I like the diss record and I am going to continue to play it. But I don't play that shit when it comes to people's kids, even though she wasn't saying anything bad about her kids. Just let me say that as well. But she posed a question, being that Cardi said that, you know, nothing's off limits or whatever the case may be. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is like people play too much. They take it to a point. This is why I don't have negative energy around me, because I do my commentary and I leave it here. I don't be on Twitter. I don't tag Cardi B and do shit. I have open conversation and I say shit when I want to. Like, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, they take shit and they go too far. No, I don't need to do that. And that's why Azealia Banks, she go too far. You got malicious intent. You trying to do too much. And that's why you're going to get met with resistance all the time. So let's see. Cardi gonna help her get her page back. That's what I was thinking earlier. Sharon. I was already thinking that Cardi gonna help her get her page back. Secretly, Azealia Banks is Section 8, talking about she living in a house. She ain't living in no house because she's scared to get a house in her name because she talks so much shit about people. She don't want these people to find her. Well, she put the house in her homeboy name. She ain't gonna do that. You gotta think about it. A lot of shit that we think about when you do some shit in somebody's name for some small shit like a cell phone or something like that. Ain't nobody putting no whole house in their name unless they got money like that. Ain't nobody getting no whole house in their name. You're gonna have to put your name down on that, and then people gonna know. Come on. Stop playing. She take it too far, yo. She take that shit beyond commentary and shit like that. She talked mad shit about Kanye West. She talked mad shit about Beyonce, but she talked a lot of shit about Nicki, and she doing the shit like. And the sad thing about it is it's not even a new female rapper she's trying to support who's really talented. It's like you talk mad shit about Cardi and your stupid ass believe that so much has happened. Let me tell you some shit. You know, like rapid fire, like some shit going on, like a war or some shit, and you just don't know what the fuck is going on. That's what Azealia Banks think is Cardi B. She feel like the industry is just like that to her. And maybe this bitch don't know what I really said about her. And I could just, you got to be a dummy not to wake up. I'm telling you how in tune I am. I had a fucking dream. I told y'all this on this channel. I had a dream that I was at my old high school. I'm standing in the hallway near the motherfucking school store where we used to go get the snacks. I see Megan Thee Stallion walking down. She stops and starts to talk to me, and I'm thinking in my mind in the dream, don't she know that I'll be talking mad shit? How you think about that in your dream and you get on Instagram every day, dick eating Cardi B, like you ain't say what you said about her. See, the thing about it is she's not real. Like she's not. And even though I don't feel like I even cross certain lines with Megan, I'm just not in support of her. Like obviously with a lot of the fake shit that she do. So I don't think she would like me. And I won't take back anything that I said because Megan can't do nothing for my motherfucking life. Shit. She can't do nothing for me. Fuck I look like. This is commentary for me. This is fun. This is female rap. This is a way that we could express ourselves in the ways that we couldn't do it back in the day. That's why I take full advantage of this shit because I could never do this before. Because you imagine in the early fucking 2000s getting on your computer and talking mad shit to the motherfuckers you used to talk shit on the damn message boards? Hell no. Nope. So let's see. As I stated, let's see. Yep, all of that public record in Florida. That's what I'm saying. She ain't buying no motherfucking house. She living in an Airbnb. That ain't her motherfucking house. Please. I don't believe that it is. She talked too much shit and you do it in a malicious way. You ain't supposed to do shit like that. Why you got to do that? And the thing about it is, bro, the thing that I don't respect it the most is that you don't do that shit to get traction to your page and to your Spotify. Get that traction on your own. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think a lot of people realize if she had the personality that she said that she does, right? I don't think people realize that we in a time now where people really love skits and they love skits with messages and shit like that. Even if you did skits or some shit like that and make people start a conversation, that's how you kind of breathe life into your being. But she can't breathe life into herself on her own. She got to breathe life into herself by talking, like by being malicious. She don't ever just talk shit. It's just, it always got to be like, it just got to be so negative. And that's how you know she don't got the love in her heart. It got to be so negative. She just can't, it's never just no in between with her. What's up, Lola? I'm late. I'm the 444th viewer. On my end, you the 436th viewer. I got 436 people here. Yo, I should have at least 115 to 20. I honestly want to say 200. I should have 200 likes before I get off of this shit. I'm about to get off here in 10 minutes too. Because I've already executed my points. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna fumble your bag with your visibility just to be in your stories talking shit about one chick who you know is really official just to maybe boost up somebody who you know is weak and you just trying to get in her good graces. Cardi said that dumb shit talking about I want to do a photo shoot with her because I feel like I would do this. That's how you could tell she was a weak link too. I don't give a fuck what you say. Ain't nobody who could talk shit about me. We ain't got to be at war, but I ain't fucking with you. No more. I don't care. I'm not that desperate like that. And you can call it pride. You can say what it is. But if you ever do some shit like that to me, I would never trust you again. Ever. No, we don't got to be at war at nothing. But I ain't ever fucking with you again. Never. And I don't think you should be mad at it. And you know what? Some people get caught up in these little fears in life. What it is, right? They can't believe that this vessel right here is never going to speak to you again. This vessel right here will never be your friend again. No, it's enough people in the world. You shouldn't want my energy. Go and find other energy. But the thing is, you love this energy and you want it. And you know that you can't control it. And I let that be the culture with any person who I meet. You can't control this. It ain't yours. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't come from no controlled ass household where I was controlled. I was free. I was taking trips to New York City with my friends at 16, 17 years old on a motherfucking Greyhound. Are you crazy? I had freedom. I had autonomy over life. Nobody can't stop me. You can't do that. And I wish more people had that with thinking and just being like, you know what I mean? A lot of people follow and they like Cardi because of her stats, but they slowly learning that shit don't mean nothing. People know that Cardi is not fucking with Nicki. No talent wise, none of that shit. They know. The last time I checked, Shensia had been so tweeting Nicki. Shensia, we spoke about that already. Shensia don't even be on my radar like that. What's up, Micheline? All the fake people, all the fake love is what gets me. Yeah. Leave Shensia alone. Listen, I just responded to a message. The haters will be destroyed when Nicki album come out. I can't wait to see what her album sounds like. Let's see. Azealia played the fuck out of herself. Cardi is not helping her get her page back. Let's see if she helps her get her page back, though. You know, she been volleying for you online. You know what I'm saying? Talking all of this shit, trying to drag down a black successful woman over some trash. You know what's so crazy? Do you remember when Azealia Banks called Cardi B the poor man's Nicki Minaj? Like, that was the realest shit that she said. Could you imagine her trying to pull her? And that's how you could tell. Let me tell you some shit. And I ain't trying to be funny. I don't want y'all to think that like, oh, like you just think that you have this bulletproof. No, I just was raised with people who love me, and I just know where it really matters from. You understand what I'm saying? I appreciate all of the love that people show and shit like that. But you gotta appreciate like what has gotten you to where you are right now. The love from your family and the love from your immediate family and the people who you grew up with. That's what I draw from. If those people turn on me, then I'll really be fucked up. So I never really feel like I have to force myself to be in anybody's graces or anything like that. And some people take that as being really arrogant. And I don't know why. Maybe, you know, and you know what's so crazy? When I meet people and they standoffish sometimes, I respect them. I respect you. I get it. I understand. I don't even sweat it. I don't, because I'm telling you right now, like, has this ever happened to you? We had like a few new people who started at my job, and I remember when they all was like working, or they all started, or whatever the case may be. Some people are really weird, right? When I'm walking down the hallway and a person is walking towards me, I don't care if I'm in my phone. I just feel like I should make eye contact, because I feel like number one, as a man, is cowardly, and then number two, you should just do it. But I don't know, like this kid walked past me in the hallway. He just was like, he looked scary. Some people don't know, like I don't know if it's like social. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's what is the word I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say? Social anxiety, maybe, I believe. But shit, I have kind of like a social anxiety too, but I don't show that shit. I have the regular, you know, people etiquette. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you should at least have that, but whatever. So listen, but I am the type of person where I have one time to say good morning or hello to you. And if you don't speak to me that time, you're going to have to speak to me before I speak to you again. I'm telling you, I don't know why, but I hold that shit to heart. If I walk past you and I say what's up, or I say good morning, and you don't say anything back, you better, like, it'll be a day in hell. And I always see this person looking at me too. And every time I see them look at me, I look away. Yep. You didn't listen. You're gonna have to speak to me before I speak to you. I am very firm like that. Like, you know, I have willpower like a motherfucker too. I'm telling you, ask the people who know me. So Cardi raps next, sitting next to the cheese balls of the Quickie Mart. Yo, you know what? I'm gonna go tomorrow and actually go to the Sam's Club and get my rap snacks, because I seen that they have them. They have them at the Sam's Club that's near me. Yo, I ain't have no water in like a day. So I went to Chick-fil-A and I got my Arnold Palmer, but I put it in the freezer. I said I gotta drink these 2 bottles of water before I drink anything sweet. I have social, excuse me. I have social anxiety, but I fight against it because listen, we all are human beings. What see, my social anxiety is what could I say my social anxiety is related to? Um, I don't know. It's just kind of like generalized. Like, I don't know. I can't really say what it is, but I fight against it, you know. I still let me say, so okay, I know exactly what I can tell you and give you an example. So I remember when I first went to the on the run tour, right? So when I go to concerts and stuff like that, and it's a lot of people like that, I have to have a drink because I feel like it's too many people. And I don't know if my anxiety is, if it's a fear or if it's so many people. I don't know what the fuck it is. I might be with the noise. It might just be with seeing so many people around you, but I always get floor tickets. I always got to be in the mix. And I don't have no meltdowns or no shit like that. But I do have a little anxiety, but I fight through my shit. Just like they have this bridge over where I have to go over. I don't go over there all the time, but it's like this bridge in Houston. It's called the Ship Channel Bridge. It's really a basic ass bridge. But when from afar, when you driving in your car, that shit look like it's looks big, but I be killing that shit. But they do have this other bridge that I don't like doing. Anytime I get like an order that way, I'll be like, fuck. I try to ask my friend to do that shit, but I fight against my fears like that. So I just feel like don't let your social anxiety like just don't let it um get the best of you or whatever the case may be. I don't have anxiety with like people. Like some people don't like people looking at them. I feel like this. If you looking at me, I'm looking at you. Typically, people who have proper social skills, especially if they're at a table or something and they have somebody there, they're typically in their own conversation. This is my whole rule of thumb. I always said this shit since I was younger. I promise you. If I look at you, cool. I look away. If I look at you again and you looking at me, cool. Okay. I'm going to look around, whatever. I'm going to wait about 30 to 40 more seconds. If I turn again by that third time and you looking at me, we going to lock eyes for a moment because this is my thing, right? This is why I think social anxiety gets for me because now I want to know why you looking at me. And then I'm going to ask you what, like what? That's my rule of thumb. I'm telling you. And don't just be no quick 10 seconds. Give people like up to a minute. So you turn, you look, you see somebody looking at you, you might be in a whatever mood or whatever. Give it a few seconds. Turn, look again. You still looking at me. I'm gonna give your ass 3 times. By the third time, I'm gonna smile or something. And I'm gonna be like, what? You know what I'm saying? Because what the fuck is going on? It's a difference when you talking. Say you having a loud conversation and people just being nosy. That's different. You ain't just being problematic like that. Motherfuckers just nosy. And if you having a loud conversation like that, people listening. But if it's on some shit where we talking low and you keep grilling, it's like, what the fuck is going on with you? After that third time, it's a problem. Why is Lotto in pink the same outfit as Bia just did? I don't know. I don't even really watch Lotto like that. This is the most press that she's ever got in her life. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So listen, we almost here for an hour. I appreciate all of y'all coming through and chit chatting about this Azealia Banks shit. What do you think? What do you think's going to happen? You think Cardi's going to help Azealia get her page back? What? What do you think? Why do you think her page is gone? Do you think she deleted her page? Do you think all of that shit that she finally talked about Nicki caught up to her? She was putting Nicki's name in her shit, talking about Papa Bear. Like a lot of shit that she was saying was foul. Like, I'm gonna tell you this, right? I don't ever want anything to happen to anybody. If you notice, even with the commentary that Armand Wiggins does, right? I feel like he does his commentary in a way to protect Cardi because I feel like from where he used to do his commentary, and I feel like he still supports Nicki in ways when he does his commentary, but he used to talk that real shit about Cardi. But I feel like he's smart enough to notice the weakness in Cardi to know that he could volley for her and get close to her, get access to go to places and stuff like that. And I think that means something to him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he is more of a fan of Nicki, but I feel like I would be a liar to say I think that he realizes that opportunity with Cardi. You know, she needs this love. It's important to her that somebody's doing commentary and supporting her. So, you know, to me, it's not worth it because I don't really like it. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to anybody who does what they do and for whatever they do. But I knew that he's more of a fan of Nicki. You know that he is. He's more of a fan of her music, more of a fan of her lyrics. So let's see. Peep something. Lotto dressed like Bia. Bia wore it first. I don't even give a fuck about Bia. I mean about Lotto to even. Real talk. You said Jason Lee, Cardi will help. Did Jason Lee post about her losing her page? Let me go real quick to Hollywood Online. Hollywood Online. Let's see if they posted about Azealia Banks losing her page. You know, they might try to give her the most press because to him, you know, she's the black girl who's been the mouthpiece and talking all this shit to Nicki. Let's see. Foxy Brown shares some game while reminding everyone about the original female rap icons. Oh, you see, he posted that. Did he post about Azealia Banks' page? Nah, he ain't post about it. But see, you see how quick they be quick to post about the shit that she be talking about Nicki? Where her page at? He ain't post about it. See, that wasn't newsworthy. What did he post about Foxy Brown? I don't even really want to be on this page, but Foxy Brown shares free game while reminding everyone about the original female rap icons. Yeah. All right, so let me get off of that. So listen, y'all, I appreciate everybody coming out. Please make sure that you subscribe if you're still here at this point. Fuck that mixed breed, checks mixed mediocre ass. You know somebody left a comment on my page and they say, yo, LaRon, I didn't like that you made that comment about the mixed breed, whatever the case may be. I want to say this. If you look around YouTube and you see a lot of the channels that I even like, I follow a lot of channels who are very proud to like black and brown channels. And I feel like they have a lot of commentary around those things and they are very unapologetic. And I feel like with this channel, I'm not at work. There's certain things where you're at work that you can't say. I feel like if I'm on this channel, I should be able to say whatever I want. I'm not trying to offend you or anything like that. But why do we always have to feel like there's some sort of parameters where we gotta skate around what the fuck we gotta say? I'm tired of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm really tired of it. So I don't want to offend nobody, but at the same time, I feel like that's a big issue. Like I even hate when you gotta be like, oh, my opinion. You gotta say some shit. You know it's my damn opinion. But you got to say it so these motherfuckers won't say that you're trying to like say it like it's facts or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I notice how Jason Lee constantly tries to get female rappers to say something negative about Nicki. He did it with Remy, Sweetie, and Lotto. He did it with Cash Doll too. With a cash shot, with a cash shot. Let me play a song before I leave. Hold on. Let's play a song that I won't get hip for. Shout out to Young Devin. Please make sure that you go follow her, support her on Twitter at Young Devin. Support her on Instagram as well at Young Devin. Support London Hill as well. Let's play London Hill Who before we get up out of here. I wish Young Devin had some music, yo, but she about her shit be copyrighted, so you can't really play her music. So I wish that she did.
Billionaire, turn up that blood clot.
Who wanna fuck with us? Who wanna fuck with us?
Who think they getting in my spotlight? Who? These bitches really ain't as hot like who? Wanna beat me, gotta team up with the ops. That's true. Stay in my bag, the Birkin to be exact. Who think they getting in my spotlight? Who? These bitches really ain't as hot like who? Wanna beat me, gotta team up with the ops. That's true. Stay in my bag, the Birkin to be exact. I'm an underrated gem, giving it to myself. Only point is for the face, not ears up on an elf. If I told you that I love you, I promise I was lying. I just want my pussy ain't no nigga around me on diets. When it come up to the dawn, all these bitches getting biased. still ain't hear a distance, so they all on not to try me. Even if I was a sample on the shelf, they wouldn't try me. I'm a demon
when it's your time. 1090, bitch, I'm grimy, nigga. Who
think they getting in my spot? Like who?
Like who?
These bitches really ain't as hot. Like who? Wanna beat me? Gotta team up with the ops.
That's true.
Stay in my bag, the Birkin to be exact. Who think they getting in my spot? Like who? These bitches really ain't as hot. Like who? Wanna beat me? Gotta team up with the ops. That's true. Stay in my bag, the Birkin to be exact. Them North summer dangerous. Big Matic, I let go off like sprinkler. Nobody can play with us. More strap than lady love. Big body, not matured. Come whiter than some angel dust. I got him busting like a pipe. I swear he aiming up. My work is selling, all my fiends ready to flame it up. I could back out half a ticket on the label, and so them niggas know they never running game on us. Who think they getting in my spot? Like who? These bitches really ain't as hot. Like who? Wanna beat me? Gotta team up with the ops. That's true. Stay in my bag, the Birkin to be exact. Who think they getting in my spot? Like who? These bitches really ain't as hot. Like who? Wanna beat me? Gotta team up with the ops. That's true. Stay in my bag, the Birkin to be exact. No, I'm in my bag. Like I'm staying in my fucking bag. Like it's really fucking good, nigga.
You wanna fuck with us?
Exit 6. Laurent. Best me. Yeah. Let's go. I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best things.
I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me. Them people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory.
We can feel your energy.
Yo. I face myself in verses. They just okay with verses. I want the best me, so I figured I'd create the version with all tires, y'all liars in them lanes just swerving. My wordplay be perfect placement. I know it makes you nervous. Could've paid my mom's back, keeping with the latest purses. You prayed away them curses all them days you stayed in churches. Your little boys, I know you hated it how we stayed cursing. That rap music drawing fluence and it plays its purpose. Enrich our lives, never basic when these rap will surface. I know how to rank you for it. I love you and I thank you for it. Mommy, you give us your last. I'm putting you first. I'm sorry for the things I did that cause you to hurt. It go,
I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do.
It go,
I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me
when they bet against me. Them people gon' lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. Yo. A prized possession, but not picture perfect. I give advice over ramen because I think you're worth it. I'm flawed like your name when I write it out in cursive. I know my angels lurking, even find it tend your surface. Help me complete my purpose, keep me safe from them jealous ones that can't tell us none. Haters be like broke hitters, that's dirt weed, can't tell us none. Rap game, everybody wanna deal with the hell is this, a sell or something. The way they ride the waves, I'll mess around and get a sell or something. Defeating all my weaknesses, I don't even know what weekend is, but the best is yet to come. I know it's hard for you to see it big. The hurt and loss and trauma, it's still strength my armor, it's still people wishing me bad. I know they still getting that karma. Listen,
I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do.
I said that I'm coming for everything. I put that on everything. You deserve the better things. I deserve the better things. And when they go against us, them people gon' lose.
I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do.
I said that I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me. Them people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. We send our love to it go. I'ma be the best me. I said that I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me. Them people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. We send our love to you. Yo. All right, one more. Let's do one more. Let's do this. We might as well do this, right? Let's do this before we get up out of here. We all for that. We played it. We rocked out. Shout out to Young Devin. I think that's who you was asking about. That's her name, Young Devin. So check her out on Spotify. Check her out on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter as well. So I'm about to get off of this shit because now I got to scrub those songs out. See, that was the reason why I didn't want to play no music. So yeah, I'm definitely scrubbing it out because it was a nice amount of people here. So I'm definitely getting this video monetized if they let me with the curses and all that. So anyway, I appreciate all of y'all stopping through. Shout out to all of my new subscribers. I appreciate y'all as well. Make sure that you thumbs up the video on the way out. This is your boy LeBron, Female Rap Elite, and I'm about to end the video now. So peace.
How many times I got to let y'all bitches know I'm why so many bitches wanna take my flow? I'm too hot, too dope, flow like that pink Chris and mimosa. Who the fuck doper? Niggas wanna run up in my spot.
Vibes. Look, baby go 2 is reloaded. Got the hottest tape in the streets right now. Yeah. Listen, look, they don't broke up the tongue and now they got me started. You supposed to vacant apartment, shoot like a rapper but move like an artist. Only see blue when I run out this coffin. Listen, think it's time that I clear up the rumors about who got the city on offense. I am not shorty, they see I'm maneuver, cause when I be stepping, moving them stompers, I get that motivation to the realest. I'm missing in my bag and now my feelings. I make a couple thousand for my minutes, trippy little step on mommy little minutes. I see him throwing shots but I don't feel it. We don't even know your block the point spin it. Please you going, I already did it. The money you show made it up for citizens. Got up the porch, I fell in love with the court. I cannot play for no lackers. Run on the tour, realized I had to see more. You be dummy, we still go backwards. Girl is a cross, she only beat for the sport. Till we catch you in here while I asked her. Move like a boss, I fell in love with my sauce and I heard it until you a rapper. Hold on, that's tough. I just straight out the town, that's us. Told them I got the crown. That what if the homies ain't feeling your sound? That's much. Way too booked in around, that's much. I lost my dog and I found bad luck. If you play with my name, you a clown. That's us for my team to LA. I am now that up. No, I'm not underrated, that's an understatement. I'm the hottest coming off the beach. Went from my mother basement to 100 stages. I remember saving up for sneakers. Got me a deal before I got a feature. I was convinced to play me on his speaker. Body like never let nobody reach her. If he gon' say it, do it on a Nina. Flow unlocked. Way too small, I don't know no op. Say to my lane, I know nuts up and they know what I think cause they know my block. I put in 50 throws up rocks, so I'll go ahead and take it, go show my knock. Mama gon' pray cause she know my vibe. I'm just trying to get paid and control my spot. Clack, 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 boom! Hottest in the city, you already know it. Baby go 2 reloaded. Clack!
I'm the best!
Get off me. Get off me.
Oh my God.
Get off me. Get off me.
Get off my dick, bitch, stop frontin', I'm home. Y'all know I'm not coming off this throne. And call me the female pop, whether y'all like it or not. Y'all see this crown here belong to Fox. I can't stop, I won't lose. I'm Brooklyn zone, I'm not Hollywood. Don't get us confused and don't get it twisted. I'm the best that did it. I had y'all bitches throwing on they throwbacks and fitted. Whoa, Fox the Wallace, number 106 in Park. My throwback had bitches calling they stylists. They say I walk, stay talk with malice. My reputation is 7 and my rhymes is callous, but that's the shit I'm on. And think I ain't hear this faggot ass rap dude on Doug Banks in the morning. What kind of real nigga go with a broad? See the nerve of this coward nigga, oh my God. And little man, I'm the first bitch to sign a Def Jam. How can I be the best? I'm from the best man. And before this bullshit gets sticky, don't make me have to call the squad with me to get this crackin'. Y'all know Fox first reaction. I look at Lil Eve like a Yorkie rapping now. Toxic jealousy, I said. Got all these rap bitches mad at me, I said. Please, the nerve of this bum bitch Eve. How the fuck you catch a brick with Alicia Keys now? Catch the feed in stores, yes indeed. Best believe it's a classic, bastards.
Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me.
Hop off my dick, I'm not going toe to toe. I'm still vexed, I had to bring y'all flow, but y'all can't do this press shit, talking reckless. I beg your pardon, Fox the Don Gargan. And when y'all reach about 500 scans, now mom and pop goals. See, that's when you talk bold. Been doing the numbers since 15 years old, and been doing them Hummers way before it got cold. And still, I run with the same old squadron. My office still on at the garden. Whoa, J Big Nas, Pac and Fox, the 5 Elite. How you compare me to bitches in Sweden? So you left the hood, remember Hollywood? Then you shitted on your crew, the streets can't respect you, homie. Explain exactly why bitches going at me, cause to get to the top, they go with Fox. Fox team with that bullshit, I roll for Delph. No winks to industry friends, I earned my wealth. Fucker. So next time you pick up a pen to go with Fox, remember cool your blood clots up. Fuck y'all think it's a racist, a bitch if you get in our bomba clot fiesta. How dare you question who write my shit? Now don't forget I signed your autograph in 96.
Get off me, get off me, get off me, get off me.
Yeah, DJ Clue, to the storm. I'ma show you how to do this, son.
Yeah, Clue, what up, baby? I mean, I've been on to pop a lot of shit in my rhymes. This is Brooklyn's official representative, your girl Young Fox, and the streets have officially spoken. Your girl is Bizak, the imperial serial rap murderer. I'm jacking the beat, call me the track burglar. Every time I spit, I'm committing a crime. Bitch, you don't say shit in your rhymes. We making unbelievable green. Ill none of the unbeatable team. Shorty's in need of a team. We got the game locked, I'm the key to your dream. Bitch, I'm the one who made you, who was there when they underpaid you. See, I don't care about the numbers they do. Ask Young Gab cause he won the label. I'm ghetto like a dollar van. See me in the hood, holla man. Catch me, SB in the custom fit. Dear Lord, man, I'm just too sick. Hands down, I'm the best. These true words I confess. Lord, can you hear me? Man, it just can't compare to me. Man, they just ain't near to me. Hands down, I'm the best. These true words I confess. Lord, can you hear me? Man, they just can't compare to me. They just ain't near. Suffered through many years, shed many tears, but fuck that, I'm still here. Bitches better step their game up. Since the firm, I was chopping that weight up. I put bitches on to Jacob. Since then, I switch flow, rock me so. Lord, take away my fears. Rectangle, pave cut, stay in my ears, yeah. I mean, city crabs and shooters, they used to rip it. Okay, I can't stop. Brown motherfucker, I've been chromed out. And this ain't nothing new, pa. I switched the flow out and switched the robe up. Got the caddy hatchback and switched my dough up. Got $1 million in the stack, homie. Man, listen, these bitches don't know me, but I'm still 7 tray with my feet up in the K, homie. And rock killing rugs, through Fulton with the charges authentic and the snub up in the glove, nigga. Go ahead and front, bet I'll leave you in the trunk. And fuck these niggas thought y'all could drown in this cunt. First bitch front, cash rounds out the pump. Bet I stunts with that thing in them Jimmy Choo pumps now. What can I say? Fox so sick with it. I'm in Spar on the low, Conrad McRae fitted. Up in city crabs with shoes they used to rip it in. Anything I'm talking now, bet I done did it in. What y'all bitches wanna do? First short hood, full length to the shoe. Flavors of the color blue. Guns, Mac 11s, 9s, it's the 22 shoes. Gucci's with the straps, so the Jimmy Choo's. Cars, 6s on them Continental 22s. Trucks, Denali's on them Ukizis on 23s. Yeah. Listen here, ain't a bitch chiller. Bet I put my money dead up on Dollar and Killer. Nigga, Fox appeal, whole hood love me. Y'all bitches can't stand me when pop to get a Grammy. Man, listen, I'm good with a Source Award. Sean John, Terry Clark, Air Force is on. Automatic start, nigga, when the Porsche's on. This bed, bro, you been slipping since the boss been gone. My team blow, cron with the droll it up. I'm in the L coupe early when them doors look fuck. Y'all can't be serious, sending bars at Fox. So tell her come, make sure come, make on our blood clot. Never the time y'all gon' throw me in your rhymes on some subliminal shit. I'm in it quick, you know.
Either way, I wanna wake up the lights on. Yo, young money right here, throw it up, no high cheer. Cold like a white beer, Freddy Krueger, I'm a rap bitch, nightmare. And I'm rich, I could buy you. Kill bitches, leave their body in a bayou. More brain than an IQ, more head than a dread. And my bank account ain't hardly empty. That's why I come through in a Barbie Bentley. So please, mamacita, please no envy. When you come around, it reads no entry. Who's next to go? My flow so flexible. Get gassed and get at me. Text a cow, shoot yourself in the leg. Plex a cow. White jag with a twisted lip. I ain't Mike Jack, but this is it. I'm everywhere. You like Balloon Boy, mama, you was never there. I am the Kung Fu Panda. Fuck all of your blogs, fuck all of your propaganda. Good for the goose, then it's good for the gander. Nicki ain't a rapper, Nicki is a brander. Please, you can never compare to me. All these bitches is scared of me. I am who they couldn't even dare to be. So that's all, folks. I go hard, pause. High spin a flow, get more pause. I'm a bad bitch on all fours. The president be like, it's all yours. Weezy and Nicki bring the A-game, high stats. Go together like Ricky and his eye patch. Go together like a team in the gym. Kareem and the